People are in court today for different reasons. First, one person is in trouble because they were on probation and didn't follow the rules. They were supposed to meet with their supervisor but missed their check-in. Now they have to see a judge who will decide what happens next. Another person is in court because they broke the rules of their bail, which is a promise to behave while out of jail. They are also facing a new, serious charge for messing with their electronic ankle bracelet. Before the case can go on, the court needs to make sure this person understands what is happening.
We are on the record in case number 24 CR 231, State of Kansas versus Caden Joseph West, County Attorney Jill Gillette for the state. Sir, are you Caden Joseph West?
Yes, I am.
Sir, you are here for first appearance on an arrest warrant to show cause why your probation should not be revoked, issued by Chief Judge David Rickey. The state is alleging that you have violated your community corrections assignment and it should be revoked and you should serve your sentence. Specifically, the state is alleging that you failed to report to your intensive supervision officer as required. That you
Last thing I received in the mail was we was waiting on paperwork from you guys. That's why I wasn't showing up, because there was no appointments made because we were still waiting on paperwork from you guys.
well, this
The last
says,
thing I received in the mail.
all right, sir. Well, your motion to revoke alleges that you had failed to report to Sedgwick County Community Corrections for courtesy supervision.
I did report, and you guys failed to send the paperwork.
You can take that up before Judge Rickey. He's the one to decide whether you violated or not.
All right, then why am I not before Judge Rickey right now?
Because you're before me. You got yourself arrested before.
I did not get myself arrested. I was on my way here to settle this stuff, and you guys arrested me.
Well, it's alleged your conduct got you arrested. It's
Well, alleged is not alleged. Is just
sir, settle down and there's no need in taking out your frustration or hostility.
I'm not frustrated. I'm not hostile. I'm just pointing out the fact that you're allegedly.
Well, let me finish, okay? I don't want to take up any more of your time than you want me to, so just let me finish. Before Judge Rickey, you're going to have to answer to these allegations that you failed to report to your intensive supervision officer, that you failed to report to the Sedgwick County Community Corrections for courtesy supervision, that a phone call was attempted, but your mailbox was full, so a letter was sent to your last known address instructing you to respond prior
On
to
the
July
16th.
16th.
On the
Let her finish.
on the 16th of this month.
Yeah, let me finish. I'm just trying to tell you what they're saying so you can be prepared. If you don't want to be prepared, fine. I don't need to go into this. But they're saying that a letter was sent at your last known address instructing you to respond prior to July 16th, 2025, that you failed to respond to the letter and that your current whereabouts were unknown at the time they filed this motion.
Bullshit.
Do you want to be found in contempt of court? Do you know what that means? If you're found in contempt of court and being disrespectful to the court process, you can be fined. You can also be held in jail for additional time. I think you're going to turn around here and try to ask for bond from me, who you've just said that to. Somewhere that I don't see a lot of intelligent thinking before acting today.
Okay, be respectful.
I just said sorry.
I didn't hear sorry. I just saw you rub your chest.
This is sorry in sign language.
What makes you think I know sign language?
I don't know. I was trying to be respectful by not opening my mouth, because every time I open my mouth, I'm disrespectful. So I was trying alternative routes.
Okay,
What else? What other languages do you assume I know besides sign language?
See, now we're off topic.
Well, if you had handled your probation,
I did handle my probation. I was supposed to report the 16th. I was arrested on the 14th.
word of caution to you, don't go acting like that in front of Judge Rickey. Maybe you think because I'm a female, you can talk to me that way. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to find you in contempt, aren't I? You're just
For
not gonna.
what? I ain't said nothing.
You're being so disrespectful.
How am I being disrespectful? I'm sitting here silently waiting on you.
Lower your voice.
Well, that would be a start. Lower your voice, quit screaming and quit mocking and talking down. Be patient. Those are some things you can do differently. All right. Do you want to know what they've accused you of or not? I'm not accusing you. I'm just trying to inform you. Do you want to know what you're going to be looking at when you get in front of Judge Ricky?
Yeah, I know what I'm looking at. 2 months. That's all it's left on for me to max out my sentence.
Well, whether you want to hear it or not, I've told you what the allegations are, and that you failed to respond, and that they didn't know where you were where you could be located, where your whereabouts were known when they filed this on July 31st, 2025. Now then, do you want to hire an attorney or apply for court appointed on this, or do you want to try to represent yourself on this?
Court appointed.
All right, you're going to have to fill out an application.
You guys shouldn't have that all on file still. Ain't nothing changed for me.
You fill out your application, you get it back to the deputy, and she or he can get it to me. And I hope you behave yourself, because I really don't want to have to do a contempt citation today. I've got plenty of other paperwork to do. But if you keep pushing me, I'm going to have to take some action against you. All right. If there's nothing further, Judge Ricky set your bond already at,
What is my bond?
well, that's what I'm looking to see what he set it at.
It's 10.
10,000 cash or surety required. And I'm not going to change Judge Ricky's order, and if I did, it probably would go up based on the way you've acted today.
Did we give him a court date?
We didn't. What is it?
October 9th at 10 o'clock.
You must be
fucking serious?
All right,
October?
there you go. $10,000.
So we get done with this.
$10,000 cash.
The reason why they couldn't find me is because they
look at
weren't
me.
looking for me.
Wait till first.
I just found you in contempt. You just used.
I was talking with the officer. And
Aiden,
You're
this is
in
my
a
whole
court of
point.
law. You're in a court of law. You know, sit yourself.
talking to you. You're my representation.
You're loud.
I'm sorry that I'm fucking loud. Damn, man. I don't have any representation. I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on. I have mental issues and everything else, and you guys are not doing anything to explain to me what the fuck is going on.
Come on,
Because you
Aiden.
won't sit down and listen. All right. $10,000 cash or surety you owe or $10,000 fine you owe for contempt.
He's going to get the last one, Your Honor.
Okay, when that one calms down, do try to get him the application from the attorney.
Okay.
That was $10,000 contempt.
Yes, $10,000 for contempt for the repeated language, and then his bond, Judge Ricky said at $10,000. Those are two separate amounts. I don't have time to do extra paperwork. I'm gonna have to make it. All right.
Yes, we have a care and treatment too to do today.
Oh no, I thought that was tomorrow. You're gonna squeeze that in. We're squeeze that in today. Is that up for Missy?
Thought it was today. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, and no, it's today, and it was at 3 o'clock because when I did that, we only had like 8 first appearances.
Okay, and these other poor folks sitting here, they haven't even had a chance to have theirs. Let's see. Let's see if we can squeeze one in before that other inmate comes.
State your name, Sam.
Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, in file 1326, Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred to the forensic center. I've prepared an order, and we are asking the court to order a forensic examination. In that case,
All right, I will order a forensic examination without objection. On that case, what is my next date? Give me. Let's see now. Because has he already started the process?
I don't believe he's been interviewed, Your Honor. The competency hearings on those matters are October 30th.
That was last week. All right. So set a competency here, October 2025, 9 a.m. All right. What are we doing on the other case?
Your Honor, in the bond violation matter, we'd ask to continue our plea of mute at this time. That bond violation arose from the charges he is now facing in the felony case 1326. Which is charged as a felony, Your Honor.
Sergeant.
Ms. McDuffie apprised the court that there is a tether tamper, which gave rise to the bond violation. He has been charged with a felony for tether tampering, so I think at this time
He has been?
He has, yes, Your Honor.
That's the new one.
There is an error on the complaint. We are having that amended. It should be a general tamper versus the category that's specific.
Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. All right.
So we would just ask to continue our plea of mute and continue these cases to the competency hearing on.
So is he just going to remain in custody?
Your Honor, he's working with a social worker. We are asking, or between now and October 30th, we are hoping to file a written motion. I think something substantive that gives the court a better idea.
What's the objection in releasing? I mean, the thing is that as I understand the cut on the tether, he cut the tether, but he didn't go anywhere. Or I'm saying, yeah, worse, he cut the tether. I'm not. But he didn't go anywhere. He was right there when they went to go get him.
That's my understanding as well, Your Honor. If the court would consider it, then I'd ask that he be released back to home confinement.
I thought so.
Response?
Your Honor, obviously we had an extended conversation about this at bench at the last hearing. I don't have any objection to him remaining on the conditions that he was on prior to this incident. I'm concerned that given that we have this incident, I don't know how sufficient that's going to be, but I'm fine with him returning to home confinement for previous terms.
Mr. Peoples, if I let you go back home, you're going to cooperate and do the right thing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that means you can't tamper with the tether.
I understand now.
You understand that?
Yes.
Or you understood it before you just did it?
I had a moment of anxiety that led to a freak out. Yes. And I felt like I needed to get it off me because it was claustrophobic and
Got it.
yes.
I hear you. Okay. All right. Here's going to be part of the issue. I don't know if there are funds available to try to deal with the payment for that strap. Do you know family-wise whether that's available?
Your Honor, we have been in contact with his family. It's certainly something I can ask them.
Pardon?
It's certainly something I can ask his family. They are here today.
They are here.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Council approach that they're paying to replace the strap. And I just need a bond, the blue form, reinstating his previous bond with condition. All right, good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Samuel,
Yes, Your Honor.
I give you another shot. You're gonna try to do the right thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I think you can do it.
You too.
Okay.
All right.
Got it?
Thank you.
So what's gonna have to happen is somebody's gonna have to pay money for the strap that got damaged on your tether.
Understand.
I'm gonna reinstate your previous bond where you were previously at home, right?
Mhm.
And then they'll have to do that because you don't have a tether on now, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so they'll have to fit you with a new one prior to your release.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay? Don't let me down. You hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I add one thing? After
Sure.
consulting with Mr. Peoples' family, they are asking the court if Mr. Peoples has any kind of crisis or something like that, if he can be transported to Trinity Ann Arbor without necessarily violating a confinement order. I know it's tricky to do, but they can alternatively contact me and I can talk to the tether agent if that arises.
Response.
We addressed this, I think, at the last hearing. If Mr. Peoples needed to get seek help at the hospital, that wasn't going to be an issue regardless. He would just they would simply need to notify community corrections of what happened and where they are. And if there were any sorts of deviances from the home confinement zone, I think that was the plan, which was to immediately notify community corrections office, so that the court would be apprised of what was happening. But the tether conditions, I believe, want to remain the same.
Actually, what happened last time was the public defender came up on our Mr. People's behalf with a communication from CMH and a request, I believe, from his family that they're aware of certain triggering events for Mr. Peoples. That on those triggering events arising, what they were looking for was some leeway from the court to allow them to take what action, not necessarily, I mean, if they had to go to Trinity, that's fine. That's a medical thing at that point. But from what I understood and what was explained to the court, sometimes it may just be a walk just to kind of bring him back and to do whatever. I mean, I'm not using medical terms, but yeah, I think you get what I meant. My understanding is, as we were looking at that, is the people were absolutely not in agreement with that.
That's not correct, Your Honor. The request.
Well, that's what you said.
The request for.
That's what you said at the bench. If you're telling me I'm wrong, then you better be clear, Jade, right now.
I will be clear right now, Your Honor. What I said was no to the request for a tracking tether, not for home confinement. That's what I disagreed with.
When he asked whether or not they could leave, you objected vehemently, which is why I came to the decision that what I was going to do was I was told and I made it very clear, we'll bring him in here, because what I told him very clearly is, fine, you can ask for permission, but maybe we're just in a situation to ask for forgiveness. Let the family do what they need to do. That's what you said. That was your objection.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. The request is for a tracking tether change.
Stop talking. You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber.
I'm grabbing Mr. Wondering right now.
Your Honor, I'm very familiar with Mr. Peoples' case if the court wants to proceed.
All right. Ms. Douglas is now here on behalf of people on this one. So I think we can finish this up. Here's what I'm doing. His new case had $100,000 bond. I'm going to make his bond in his new case match the bond with the conditions in his other case, so that he can be released, because otherwise he would be held on that. He'll be refitted with a tether on, he'll be refitted with a GPS home confinement tether prior to release. My understanding is the family can pay the $175 to community corrections, so they'll get that paid, and all prior conditions are reinstated. And then we need a new date. So when do we?
Your Honor, my request.
Well, I got the confident. It's actually going to be October 30th.
Okay.
It's going to be our day. So, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I provide the court with the order to undergo forensic?
There hasn't been enough on this case yet, Mr.
I'm not.
Oh, go ahead.
May I approach?
Yes.
Thank you.
What is this? No, that's the order on the other case. I'm sorry. Not a problem.
Might be tomorrow, but as soon as they put the feather on you.
You'll take it. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Anything else on this matter?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And Samuel, you told me you're gonna do it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.